Hello, Aquarius. Welcome. Thank you for being here. It's going to be a general read, so of course everything may not resonate. Take what does and leave the rest. And for more tarot readings after this, please check out my wife's channel at Falcon3 Tarot. She's review as well. Thank you. All right, let's see what's going on. Hey, look at that, Aquarius. The first card out is you. Hey. All right. A good sign when you show up in your own energy. I've seen that before so many other times. Why? Why have I seen this so many times, Aquarius? Well, I don't know. Be cool, be cool, be cool, be cool, be cool, be cool, be cool. Are you showing me something like check yourself before you wreck yourself? Ew. One more and I'll jump into this. Damn, that is like you. That is weird. It's like what you kind of show me is like eyes on the back of your head, but it's not. How do I say this? Eyes on the back of your head, not to look out for who's around you, but to like eyes on the back of your head to look out for you too. That's weird. It's almost kind of like you, like I said, checking yourself before you wreck yourself. Like that is such an energy where I mean, you are. I'll give you that. Um, Somehow, Aquarius, that is an energy to tame. That is for sure. That is like discipline. I can't believe I'm actually looking at it. That is discipline. So, okay. Jeez. You're also emphasizing you've got some eyes on you too. And that's what I mean. Not only do you have your own eyes, Aquarius, you got eyes on the back of your head, but then you also have, it's interesting when you think about that, like, oh, I have eyes on the back of my head. When people say that, it's kind of like, well, it's like, how'd you know I was like looking at you? It's like, well, I have eyes on the back of my head. No, this is a situation of it might, geez, I feel like you have your own eyes on the back of your head too, but you also have more other sets of eyes on the back of your head too, watching you too. And so there's like, that is an interesting dynamic. Like I said, you have yourself like in check. Like, okay, I need to kind of just and stay perfectly still. I have to watch myself because I know others are watching me too. And like that is some discipline. I mean, who are you dealing with though? Because there's a three of swords right there. Whoever you are dealing with, clearly things aren't okay. Clearly things are not okay. And by the way, I see the dynamic. It's so quiet, but I can also hear it. Jeez, jeez, jeez. Energetically speaking, it's like be still. Be still. You're good. You're good. Jeez. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I was gonna say this is a situation of like you've managed to check and check and check yourself, but it's a situation of whoever you're dealing with is not checking themselves, and that's the problem. That's the problem. If Jeez Louise, if you could, that is some. I mean that is some restraint. That is some restraint. The amount of control, and I mean this is crazy, Aquarius. The amount of self control that I see it requiring of you in this dynamic. And so that means whoever this is that you are asking about or dealing with, that just means from their side it's lacking. That's what that means. It's lacking. There's that imbalance there, and that's what's causing this. Like, yeah, things are clearly far from okay. And you're like, I can't do this shit anymore. And like, the scales are tipped so far that you can't do this shit anymore. Like, I can't fucking do it. I mean, this is a situation, a dynamic of any type of relationship, connection, or friendship. If someone is not giving you 100% effort and you are, they're fucking using you. It is what it is. Oh, you should go 50-50 with each other. No, you should go 100-100 with each other. I mean, I understand being there and helping, helping each other out in times of difficulty, but still give it your all. Goodness gracious. And that's what I was talking about. You're either all in or you're all out. There's no halfway in between. There's no in between, Aquarius. There is, and unfortunately, in this kind of situation, there is no middle ground. It is what it is. You're either all about each other and you're both on that same wavelength and that same mindset and perspective, or you're not. There's no if, ands, or buts, or what ifs, or let's talk about this for 10 hours in a full fucking circle and then get to the same point of my point has not changed. So what is the point of all this dialogue and talk? If you tell someone I'm not seeing effort from you and they just deflect and they talk away and they just talk away, they're not clearly listening, are they? They're too busy talking rather than listening and hearing what you're saying. But this, but that. You're not hearing or listening. I'm telling you, I'm not seeing it. Well, I'm not asking for that. I'm not asking for an explanation. I'm not asking for an excuse. I'm telling you to tell you. Like if this is something that doesn't improve or get better or change, it is what it is. It's not an energy of laying down the law. It's just about equality. If some person is giving 100% of the relationship and the other person is not, even if they can only give 20%, are they giving that 20% with 100%? Do you get it? That's got to be one hell of a 20%. But energy doesn't lie, does it? I mean, this is that, geez Louise, this is that typical situation of like, you get home, like just as an example, you get home from work. I've been at work for 10 hours today. You've been home. What have you been doing? I've been busy for 10 hours straight. Not only that, I had to get up 2 hours early just because it took me an hour to get ready. That's not on you, but I'm just expressing my day. I've been up 2 hours before that. To get ready, that takes me an hour. To then go to work for 10 hours, then come back home. Right there is 12 hours. And you've been home all day. What'd you do? Well, I had lunch. Okay. Well, good. What'd you eat? Okay, good. What else did you do? This is that situation where it's like you try so hard and so much to where even you, Aquarius, you're like, I ate 8 of cups. I am fucking over it. What you're saying is I have been giving 120% and I am fucking done. Mentally, I'm done. Emotionally, I'm done. You're like, is there still a chance? I don't even fucking want to take the risk. I don't even want to take the gamble. What you're saying is I need to figure out how to just fucking move forward and move on. Like, damn. That is like, I will give you my heart and my soul. But if you take that for granted, ooh. Oh my gosh. Drink responsibly. Be safe. gosh, you Aquarius, you are flirt. You're flirt. I gotta say it. You are flirting with disaster. You're flirting with disaster. And I don't say that to spook you or scare you. There's the world. There's a way through it, but that energy is something else. Here's the thing. You'll know when the time is right. That's the thing. You'll know when the time is right. You'll know. I kind of feel like something here will direct your path, if you catch my drift. There's that tower. Unfortunately, with the way the cards land, the first card being your card, the star, the tower lands directly on top of that, Aquarius. Like I said, you're flirting with disaster. And I don't say that lightly. It's literally, I'm looking at a whole table of cards, and it's like, be still. Once again, energetically speaking, it's like, be still. That's where it happens and takes place. And that's that realization of everything you thought you knew, everything you thought it was the way it was, is false. How many chances does one person get? How many passes does one person get? How many times do you let something slide, or someone, before you're just like, you know what, I'm just done? Fuck, even a casino is like, we've already given you a one loan. You got to pay that one back. What do you mean that's business. That's just business. Who's energetically playing around with someone's heart in this one? This isn't business. This is love. That's fucking worse. Who's playing games? Who's gambling? Who's taking risks with each other? That's why they say you want a successful business, no funny business. This is a situation, it is far from funny of a relationship. Unfortunately. I mean, there's a situation where you're just like, I know what I need to do. I know I can kind of take the high road. I know. One person knowing the right path, there's nothing wrong with that. The problem is, what happens when the other person's on the wrong path? That one person, if you choose to stay with one person that's on the wrong path, congratulations, by association, you're on that wrong path with them, whether you know it or not. Who was that? I just said that to Leo, guilty by association. Someone ain't living right, and you're trying to live better, but you can't seem to get away from them, then you're no different. You're no different. Like over here, you're wondering and questioning, probably because of substances, addictions, and vices. Like, there's gotta be a way. There's gotta be a way, and that's your Aquarius. That's your Aquarian energy. Never give up. Never surrender. Leave no person behind. Leave no brother behind. Or sister. But I mean, you unfortunately, like, you are putting yourself through it more than you have to, more than you should. And there's a Nine of Swords. It's like, Yeah. Same energy I saw for Leo. Same, yes, same energy. Same energy. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. It's like, that is survival mode. That's survival mode. It's like a game of it's a game of fire and ice, fire and ice, fire and ice. It's kind of like everything's calm, quiet, still, and then it just pops off, and then it goes calm, quiet, and still again. Then it kind of pops off, and then it goes quiet. You get it. It's like someone's playing with a thermostat of this situation. It's either blaring 100 degrees hot or it's freaking down to 40 degrees cold, freezing cold, and it's like, wouldn't just like a nice chill 77 be nice, just consistently? Last I checked, relationships are hard, yes, but they should bring you peace. And if they're not, and they're not working towards peace, imagine how that's going to turn out long term. Bye.